Well, hello. As you can see, it's gorgeous. It's the most beautiful place I've ever been at. Let me actually film it like this, vlog it. I also want to show you around. This is the view. And well, as you can see, this is the hammock, this is the cabin. Mountains and forests. Pretty much mountains and forests everywhere. Here, there's a summer shower. Well, there's pretty much always summer here.
The old and cynical, they lie awake.
My initial plan was to go from here to Sao Paulo to buy a bike and then go north to Rio and then back again south. But now I realized, well, it would be a bit stupid to do that, because why would I spend so much time? So I will go to Rio, buy the bike, and then go south, since I want to go to Iguazu Falls. It's at the border between Brazil and Argentina, like in the south. And then from there I want to go to Asunción, that's in Paraguay, the capital. Then from Asunción I want to go to I always forget the capital of Uruguay. It's something with M. And then from there I want to go to the most southern city in the world. It's called Ushuaia, and it's in Argentina. And from there go north again through Patagonia, like Argentina, then Chile, and then get to Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, Venezuela, and all this. Because I want to go with the bike around South America. And yeah, this is pretty much the plan.
Slow to merry change and quick to blame.
So today is the 17th of December, and I think the last time I filmed was on the 21st or 22nd of November. I went to Rio. I found a bike, a second-hand bike, but the brakes were not the best. I went to Decathlon. I also didn't find anything there. And I decided to come to Sao Paulo because I saw there was more options. This is the box. Let me show you. This is the wheel, the front wheel, which looks good. And this is the bike. So this is the back wheel, this is the frame, there is the handle, then we have the seat. That's pretty much what happened. It's been 1 month and I'm still in the same city that I arrived in the first place when I landed here for the first time in South America. But at least I have the bike, I have the bike bags. Hopefully everything is going to go good in regards to the bike, in regards to the components like the bike rack, the bike bags, and everything else. Not working. I'm from the future and I'm doing a quick recap of everything that happened since I'm here in Brazil. First of all, about my initial plan, it changed a lot, dramatically. So today is the 31st of January 2026. I did start my trip from Sao Paulo. Was everything okay until I started the biking itself. So what happened was that on the first time I started, I didn't even get out of Sao Paulo. Around 13 kilometers in, one spoke of the back wheel broke, and it was not a big problem, or it would have not been a big problem if I didn't have as much weight as I had. And because of that, at some point after some more kilometers, the wheel started to wimble pretty much. And then I got to the outskirts of the city. I got to a Decathlon. I went there. I asked the guys if they can fix it. They said no, but it needs to be fixed. So yeah, they're working on my bike. They can't fix it. They said that I need a new rim, but it's not possible for them to repair it here, so I have to go either to another Decathlon or to a bike shop. But here in this area,
there are not many bike shops, so I need to go to another Decathlon. It's already 7:30 p.m. so I don't have time today, and it's also dark outside, so I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow.
I didn't know anything around there, so no hostels or hotels or anything, no Airbnbs around. So the only option I had was to camp. And another interesting thing is that when I got back, it was around 9 p.m. and it was dark and it was raining a lot. So I just stayed there in the Decathlon to wait until the rain was over. It did end eventually, and it was around, I think, 10 p.m. And then I went back on the bike, and I looked around the map to see where would be a good place to camp, and the only place I found was a parking lot, and it was pretty okay to camp there.
Good morning. Stopped rain yesterday, but then it started raining again. So this is where I ended up, because I didn't have a lot of options. I don't know the area, I don't know anything, so I ended up around this parking lot. It's a beautiful sunrise.
Another interesting thing is that the next day was the 31st of December. Mind, 31st of December, nothing is working. So I looked on the maps where I could fix my bike. Nothing was working at all. And I was like, okay, well, what can I do? I can't stay here. It was in the middle of nowhere, literally. And I was like, okay, let me go back to Sao Paulo, to another Decathlon. Maybe they could fix it. It was around 23 kilometers from the place that I camped. I went on the highway, and during the way, there was another 2 spokes that broke.
Look at this one. It's this one, and it's not the same one because that one is the first one. Oh no, I don't even know which one is the first, but it's 2 of them now. You see?
So my wheel started again to wiggle pretty hard. I got to the other Decathlon, but unfortunately they didn't work, and no one was working until the 2nd of January. And the only thing I did was to buy a new bike rack, because that one that I had was really bad.
I bought a new bike rack. It's here, somewhere here, safe.
I just left from there. I took a place to stay on the 31st and the 1st and the 2nd, because I needed to make sure that I can fix it first and then leave. So I did that. I stayed in Sao Paulo. I spent New Year. After that, on the 2nd, I fixed my bike.
Very good news today. I managed to get the bike back. It looks good, functional, and yeah, this is a new rim. They installed me this, and it looks okay so far. And hopefully it's gonna be good for the rest of the trip, or at least there is not going to be any issues with the wheel.
I came back from the bike shop on the bike, and everything was fine. My plan was to take the metro, multiple metros, to get until the outskirts of the city and then start from there, since in Sao Paulo it's very difficult to go with a bike that with a lot of bags on the bike. And on that Monday, when I woke up, I went down from the Airbnb that I was staying in. Guess what? My back wheel had a flat tire. I was like, okay, let me sort it out. I pumped the wheel, and I put all my things on the bike. I found a bike shop close, and I went there. They fixed it very fast and also in time to get on the metro, because you can get on the metro with the bike only until 4 p.m. I went into the metro. I got finally to the outskirts of the city, but it was already getting dark and it looked like it was about to rain. So I booked another Airbnb for the night.
I got to not the last station, but the one before that, and it was around 6:30, but here usually gets dark at 7. And it also wants to rain a little bit, so I just found an Airbnb last minute, and now just I'm going to stay here until tomorrow. Tomorrow morning start from here, going towards Sorocaba, and then south, more south. So this is how the bike looks and all of the other things. I'm gonna cook something to eat and then get going tomorrow.
And the next day I went with the bike, everything good. And the moment I sat on the bike, started to pedal, I think maybe I pedaled around 20 meters and then I tried to shift the gear and then I realized that it's not working. So the gear was not working. And at that point I was like, well, I don't know what this is, but this bike just refuses to move forward. And I tried to fix it, but I don't have the tools, I think. So yeah, this is how it is now. You see? Not working. So I took the bike, went back to the city, then I just put the bike on a website to sell it secondhand.
So from now on, I'm just a simple pedestrian working with this thing around the city. It's the bike rack. So I just sold the bike and I took this. Now I'm going to the Decathlon trying to get a refund.
After that, for maybe another week, I went in a countryside to figure out what I'm going to do. That's how it is. It's really beautiful. And also have this. Oh, let's see. Look at this. Perfection. Perfection. He's confrontational. He's not happy. They are super nice, but scared. I mean, it's okay. I understand them. And I'm staying one more week and then I'm leaving. I'm going to Sao Paulo, then taking a bus to go to Foz do Iguaçu, and from there also go to Asuncion. And yeah, it's been really interesting, very challenging. A lot of things happen and very unexpected, of course, because my whole idea of coming to South America was to do this, to buy a bike, to cycle around it. But now it just completely changed everything and I didn't have a plan B. So now I'm just figuring out what the plan B is. I'm building plan B from zero and trying to enjoy it as well, because I knew that there was gonna be problems. I didn't expect it to be that fast with the bike specifically, and I didn't know that it was gonna get to this point where I have to get rid of the bike. But this is what life is about, I guess. It's like, you know, when you want adventure, life gives you adventure, and I did want adventure. So I'm here trying to make the best out of everything. As I said, a lot of things happen, but I'm not sad about it. Anyway, a lot of things are coming.